What a
How about
play.
that?
What a
I
game.
had the wrong title for the video because I forgot to change. We ain't playing the Jags, alright? Who we playing? I think we are playing the Jags. The Trevor Lawrence. I remember hearing him sharing about Trevor Lawrence's name. Oh no, we playing the Seahawks. We playing Seattle. Seattle. Yeah. We playing Seattle.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we're going to look here at Devontae Adams. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Chargers and the Hawks, all that and more, coming up next.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi everybody, Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two former division rivals in the old AFC West, the Seahawks and Chargers, are underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Los Angeles taking the field led by Justin Herbert, third-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. It's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry.
Still first down.
The officials did as well.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a
Delay of
drive.
game, offense.
Oh, dang it. My bad.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Wow. First and 20.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
That's crazy,
Throwing
bro.
first play is Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd down. The 16-yard line.
My bad.
Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler.
Is it 5
They do
yards
get a
for the
couple,
penalty?
but they'll be
For
left staring at a 3rd and
what's it
8
called?
coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Oh, God.
Incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. As Seattle's offense comes onto the field, we'll see a 10-year veteran under center.
Snowball.
Broke into the league as a starter back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Shaved ice.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
It's shaved
And
ice
get this
with
down
ice
to
in
around the
it.
47-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive
Like a
there.
shaved
They
ice
came right out on the first
stuff with
play and
ice.
attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now Geno on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline. Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far in 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the ball back 4 times in the win.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Are you kidding me?
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 1st and goal from the 6.
Khalil Mack is hurt.
Here's Walker. And after the good gain last play, this
The ball.
time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the
Via
right
Vea.
direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it
I think that's
doesn't,
Vita Vea.
oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I believe it was Vita Vea.
Now it's Smith. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Smith now to throw. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Hey, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it?
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
Dang it.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. But fortunately, he's able to look it up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith is complete to Lockett. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up.
Okay, so
Another good throw there.
stop me.
And this offense, humming here in the early going.
To the air again, Smith. Shifts past him at the 45. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Oh, my God.
He's got room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, this one incomplete.
I'll be back. Oh, come on. I'll be back. Is that scale enough? 206 pounds. But
Sure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Running left is Walker.
Oh my God.
Score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Play some defense.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
God.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's
play like you want to win the game. Play like you want to win the game, Steve.
While they're playing this one, they've got to take care of business first.
And it's complete to Adams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh my God.
Charger football to start quarter number 2.
I gotta talk about audiology. Like, you just keep beeping at me every few hours and it's annoying.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. He hits Adams complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Up the middle with Eckler.
Oh my God. Oh.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Oh my God.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Once more, here's Eckler. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Eckler diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the
Yeah,
23.
you did all that.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized for the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings talking about this running game.